Hello, everybody. We're back. Another episode. Now the Attitude Podcast. All right.
Hmm.
God, I feel like it feels like it's December 7th. God, it's where does the time go?
Yeah,
Where does it
like
go?
literally any moment now is going to be like, December 31st and the new year's about to roll
Mm.
in. Like, we'll actually just be like halfway through the podcast and suddenly it's like, oh, well, this is the new year now. It's like, what the hell?
Yeah, right. Like, although this is like no, the one is where I'm glad time is moving quickly because the sooner it goes by, the sooner we get to February 28th next year.
Yeah, right. What's nice is Omega's actually going to be able to come up to my place, so he and I are going to just like go hard. At least
Oh,
on the
nice.
grinding aspect. I'm still going to stick to the story with Pengu, but like when it comes to the grinding just to get weapons and stuff, which I'm going to do
Oh, yeah.
anyway, it's going to be Omega and I going to be
I
like grinding that up hardcore.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, what's nice
I
too is at least from what seems to be the starting area, at least in that case, we know we can beat Raidao with 4 people with like
Oh,
just
yeah.
the basic weapons. So at least
Right.
that means like it's not something where like I have to go further in the story and then beat Raidao with the basic weapons or with the advanced weapons. It's just
Mm-hmm.
so I'm like, yeah, hell yeah, and I can't believe we got it first try that time. That was insane.
Considering our group, I'm like,
Right.
is like I wasn't too worried because like
Uh,
even
Right, we're
because
not
even with like
exactly
all the
like sweats, but we're like we play enough that we're like we try.
right because even with like not being too familiar with the different move sets and controls, like it's still similar enough to World Iceborne where it's like it's fine. It's
Right, like once you like get that transition over real fast, like 20 minutes in, you're good.
hmm absolutely.
Yep.
But what was the thing I saw the other day? I think oh yeah, they finally showed we can actually fully like color customize the secrets. Did you see
Oh
that
yeah,
clip?
yep. I'm
Yeah,
actually
yeah.
really excited for that.
Oh yes.
Gotta be
just
able to
just
customize my fucking raptor dog thing.
yeah, right. It's
Plus a
like I
little bit of
need it.
horse, just because we can ride it.
Doesn't it also have a burp face?
Yeah,
So like just Griffin Chimera thing.
yeah.
The end.
Mm-hmm.
It's my galloping eagle horse. It's my weird
As you do.
hippogriff.
Valid. Valid though.
It's like and I raced the eagle. Wait a minute, but I'm also the eagle. Wait, what?
Yes. The answer is just yes. Don't think about it too.
And then of course the little fucking Congo Lala's little opening cutscene that they
Right.
showed.
Yeah. I'm excited for all the stuff that's gonna happen. It's gonna be interesting with that valley of young or Kutkus.
yeah, fighting those in herds too now. Yeah.
Yeah, oh my gosh, that's gonna be insane. And of
But
course, we know that the Wrath, the Wrath duo is gonna always be back because
oh, for sure.
Rathalos and Rathian are just like part of Monster Hunter. They are Monster Hunter at this rate.
hmm Yeah, but it wouldn't surprise me if like for them. I guess you can still encounter them on their own periodically, but it
Yeah.
wouldn't surprise me if like just encountering them in pairs,
Right, or at least
far
during
more
the right
far more
season.
often. Right.
Because like especially like since they seem to have these seasonal changes, and sometimes that means like that like a season of refreshing or whatever they call it, where it's like I feel like that would be like the most likely to see the Wrath pair together.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. For sure.
Yeah.
Um. So you see now, I'm just picturing a no, like a regular Rathalos, like trying to get a leg up on a pink Rathian, but he's not quite up to snuff yet. So
Yeah,
Oh my
right.
god.
getting his ass beat.
He ain't no Azur Rathalos. uh,
Or a fucking cuckoo, trying his hand at a Rathian. It's like, get out of here.
right.
It's like, please,
See-
no more Yan Garugas, please.
See, I wish they'd bring back Kuropeko. Have that thing just call in a whole ass devil show. Which speaking of,
I mean-
I feel like Joe's gonna be expected in the game at this rate.
Oh, yeah, I mean,
He's
yeah,
been a
yeah.
staple in so
Definitely.
many.
Yeah,
'Cause,
yeah,
like,
yeah.
you
You
just,
have to.
yeah, Homeboy just travels.
Hmm. Yeah. See now, yeah, that'll be interesting to see how he fares against like the alphas of the different zones.
Yeah, right.
Hmm.
My big question is, what are some of the other Elder Dragons going to be?
Yeah, yeah. I'm wondering how they're going to handle that because I mean they've been very clear in saying that there are no kind of like they didn't outright say that there's not going to be Elder Dragons, but they're like nowhere near the focus that they were in like World and Iceborne.
Right.
Which
And,
I'm totally fine with. So I'm absolutely fine with. Just like
right,
yeah,
basically.
yeah,
It's
give
time
me
for
new
something fresh.
monsters,
Yeah. And,
right?
here's another thing, though, big thing is definitely going to be, how they have the octopus and everything?
Yep.
I really feel like we're going to, like, that's setting up for potential for Nakarkos again, possibly.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Very
Please,
possible. And that was
please.
always a fun fight. So, like, it'd be kind of cool to have that back again.
Fucking Kamehameha octopus.
Yeah, right. My gosh.
Yeah. Yeah. Nakargo, I always like love Nakargos because like he just has like probably the best death animation
Right.
because like his just final Hail Mary with the laser beam. He's like nah, and he blasts a hole through the roof of the cave. The sunlight shines down on his like dead lifeless body. It's like oh, that's so cool.
I feel like we have like the potential for some really fun ones to return to us.
Mm-hmm. Let me think. Yeah, because I didn't hop in until
Yeah.
4. So
Ah.
like all the frontier stuff and
Yeah.
3 and like all that stuff before I
Yeah.
didn't really get that experience.
Yeah.
But,
That's about where I hopped into. I was
mhm,
in that 4 era and then sort of went from there. I doubled back a bit too to check the other stuff out, but mostly stayed with 4 and beyond.
mhm. um, yeah, because like I tried 3, I tried 3 briefly, but I like dropped it out like after like a day.
Oh.
And then my friend convinced me to get 4 on the 3DS, and it was no going back from there.
Yeah, 4 Ultimate was my
Um,
main game though too, and I did all that
mhm.
because that was like, oh, that was
Um,
fun.
but yeah, definitely want Malfestio back.
Yeah, give me our sleepy owl.
I think it's a safe bet. We're getting Legia Chris. I mean, we got a working Leviathan skeleton now, so
Yeah, we have that. So it's
there's
like
no
I
way.
feel
There's no
like,
way. So.
yeah, I really feel like we're gonna see a nice old laggy Acris return.
Mhm. All right. Who else was I thinking of? Aslos. God, for fuck's sake, give me back my Aslos, please.
Right. Astalos is like was such a cool one, so it'd be nice to have that.
Right. Oh, it's like I need that fucking
Yeah.
this
and then,
fucking badass rock music again.
right. Yeah. So like, give me Astalos. Saragios would be pretty cool to have again.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yep, Sergio.
Yeah. Yeah. Just good old knife
Mhm.
knife wyvern.
Knife burb.
Right. Knife Rathalos. Just everything just like Rathalos but with a different theme.
I know, right? It's just like, oh, electric Rathalos,
Yeah, right.
sharp Rathalos.
All the same thing.
Fat Rathalos.
It's like other Thunder Rathalos.
Yeah, right.
Or I guess you could say Railgun Rathalos.
Yeah, right. Good old Thor Magala.
Yeah, but yeah, bring back Gore and Shaggy
Yeah,
Magala
right.
as well.
Those
Yeah.
were cool.
Hmm. Yeah, I would love to see the what is like the frenzy virus taken like in this current gen.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, since I dropped Rise early on, I never got to experience
Yeah.
God, what's his fucking name? Uh, fucking damn it.
Words, names.
No. Is it No. Well, I didn't. I haven't experienced Valstrax either, but that was.
Oh,
that was,
Valstrax was a
no,
wild
no,
ride.
that was for Ultimate.
Yeah. Or yeah, for either that or Generations or something like that. It was like
or Generations Ultimate or something like that. I
yeah,
can't
it was
remember.
within that 3DS range from what I recall.
Yeah.
Last
Mhm.
I checked.
Yeah, Valstrax and then Crimson Wave, Valstrax, Glow,
Ah,
Valstrax, whatever
yeah.
it is.
Yeah, Valstrax
Um,
was a wild ride. to say the
Right.
least.
Rocket powered Elder Dragon.
Yep.
but
Jetpack Rathalos.
yeah.
Yeah, everything's
Jetpack.
Rathalos.
Lord.
But no, what was the one from Rise? I was thinking of fucking
Huh?
fucking Dracula-esque, edgy
Oh,
or
that
dragon.
thing. Yeah.
Yeah, with no very edgy cloak, Vlad Dracula look, knight, whatever kind of he's
Yeah,
going
it's
on here.
Malzeno, I
Um,
think.
Malzeno, yes,
Yeah.
because I
Yeah.
never got to experience Malzeno.
Yeah, I actually didn't get to his point either. I was like, eh. Well, again, it was just because like Rise didn't pull me in the same way.
Yeah. But I mean, of the new monsters from Rise, I would love to have a return. Damn it, what's the
Hmm.
like the like ice oni bear one?
Gasarog?
Yes, 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 yeah.
Okay.
Give me, give me more Gasarog.
Right.
I mean, you gotta have Kezu, of course. It's like,
Yeah.
right? With the best battle music of all time.
Right.
Do, 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 do. Yeah, those are really the main ones. Oh, Chameleos. Yeah, God,
Oh, yep.
Chameleos.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He was an interesting one for sure.
Mm-hmm. I'm trying to think because my roommate he fucking loved the Chameleos bow back in 4 and 4 Ultimate and all that because it's
Yep.
just the because while it doesn't have the much damage, but like the poison paralysis build up on is like absolutely just fucking busted. So it was so insane. It's like one shot, oh, paralyzed, and then like it's like one shot paralyzed, one shot paralyzed, one shot
Yep.
paralyzed.
As you do.
Right. But yeah, no, this is gonna be just the most insane Monster Hunter.
Yeah.
I don't know how they're gonna fucking top it, man. After this,
Yeah, after this, like, I really don't see it being easy to top it. I'm just like, oh,
all
this is
right,
gonna be wild. I'm gonna love it.
because I could eventually see it getting to the point where they just have like, okay, this is like just the game for now on, and they just keep adding onto it, like expanding upon it, like kind of like an MMO from here
Right.
on out, right? Like maybe I don't know, maybe as the nostalgia improves, they can like maybe do some overhauls here and there, but generally it'll be like this format. It'll be in this format, and they just keep expounding upon it as the years goes on.
Yeah.
Yeah, which I'm totally fine with.
Right.
Uh, but yeah. What was I thinking of? Yeah, but yeah, no, it can't it can't get here fast enough.
Yeah, I'm like this. This is arguably the most excited I've ever been for a Monster Hunter game to date. Which
Yeah, for
I've
sure.
been fairly excited for like a lot of them, basically, like for like every one of them. But like this really is like got me like eager for it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because I remember leading up to World, um, yeah, because leading up to World, because we had the demo
Yeah.
where I forget because I know you could fight Nergigante in it, but I forget what else you could fight in there. I think it was just the Mudfish and
Yeah.
one other thing.
Yeah.
I
Something
forget.
like that.
But no, leading up to that, yeah, no, the demo. But even before that, it was because the channel Eric's Gaming on YouTube. Have you
Oh,
ever seen your videos?
I think I previewed it, but I haven't like actually like watched
Yeah.
them fully. So.
Yeah, because I think Eric's himself has actually like left the channel some time ago, but back then he did like just full weapon tutorials like for like each of the
Oh.
weapons leading up to the release of World.
Oh,
And I was
okay,
like, as
I
soon
know
as a
what
new
you
one drops,
mean,
I'm like in there.
yeah.
I'm in there figuring out like all the mechanics and movements already. Getting all burned into my memory, even in the demo.
Right.
mm. But
And I'm of course glad we'll be able to launch around on Glaive though.
yeah, get the
Yeah,
Insect Glaive our wings
yeah,
back.
they listen to us. That's good dev work right there.
Yeah, Yeah, because during the beta test, I didn't like spend anywhere near enough time on it to really like feel like how it was feel the changes. So I had no idea really.
Yeah, I just ended up doing my usual 3 I've started doing these days, which is of course switch axe, hunting horn, and hammer.
Mm-hmm.
And I just barely touched the glaive as much as I normally would have, but now that we can
Right.
bounce around and stuff, I feel like I'm gonna actually be able, be down to play it
Mm-hmm.
more.
Yeah. See, like I'm trying to think, or trying to decide like, um, because I mean, obviously, like by end game, I'll have like sets for like pretty much every weapon put together.
Right.
But like as far as like as I'm progressing, like what as far as what I'm gonna stick with,
Right.
I'm definitely gonna have hunting horn with me as much as I possibly can.
Yeah, right.
And
Hunting
then
horn has
like,
only gotten better and better each game. At this
yeah,
point.
right.
Like I did almost nothing but hunting horn in Rise. And it's like I didn't regret. I always loved doing the thing where you slam the handle into the ground and spin it around and it like toot toots. I called that every time I called it Flute of Fury.
Oh my god.
You got to think of the
What a name.
cringy anime attack names for them for it all. So Flute of Fury it was.
Sounds about right. Especially for you.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to more stuff and seeing all the kinds of different like animations and attacks for like heavy hitting attacks. Like that.
God, I fucking love the fucking spinning wind up with the hammer. Just, like,
Yeah,
like-
that's great. You like swing it around and around, just like bam.
Yeah, because like I'll definitely hunting horn. God, this is like I can't. I need more time with the charge blade because that was one of the
Yeah.
main ones I played around with during the beta. But it was God, it was again. It's the little things like that makes it just feel so awkward because like the moveset that I know is there, but it's like slightly off timing and it's throwing me off.
Yeah.
It's like no.
The same but different.
Ah.
Uh,
It's like
Yeah.
curse these 5,000-6,000 hour world iceborne hands.
yeah, I'm gonna stick
You
with
are
a lot of
cursed.
my usual stuff, but yeah, overall, just really kind of gonna be fun.
Mm-hmm. Oh god, in the fight. Did you see the clip where so like you have like a barrel bomb down and pull out the grill too close to it, it sets off the bomb.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just, like,
Like,
there's
what?
just little details like that. I'm like, yes.
Right. And I do appreciate that we can like throw the barrel bombs now too, or
Yeah,
roll them.
thank you. Yeah. Throw the bombs, like pick up our traps.
Yeah, the picking up the traps is especially helpful because then you're not
Mhm.
wasting a resource on it. My
Right.
gosh, like that has been a long time coming.
Yeesh. But yeah. What was I thinking of? I'll need to. Because one thing I've been hearing about, especially for like amongst like the older Monster Hunter players, where like, because you know how like World of Iceborne they introduced having the storage chest at the camp, so you can and of course your camping tent,
Yeah.
you can just hop in, immediately pull from all your resources you have back at base anytime you want, things like that. It's like it makes it too easy. Da 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 da. All right, like it just takes out the challenge of the hunt because you have all your resources right there. You never run the healing. Da 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 da.
Mhm.
And yeah, I can totally see that.
Yep.
But I think at least with like mid to end game of World and Iceborne, the difficulty of the monsters was like it was up there enough that where I think it felt it offset that. Just having that all like having all the access to your resources at all times and shit like that.
Yeah.
But at least here with Wilds, with the pop-up tents, and of course now you have to worry about you can almost place them anywhere you want, but you have the risk of obviously monsters coming across them and destroying them.
Yeah.
So that's a nice little spin on that.
Yeah.
And then of course Alma, who's always out there with you, and she's out picking up resources, and she'll automatically put them into your storage for you, into your pouches and whatnot.
Which is a useful little thing for sure.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, no, I can't really remember from. Yeah, see,
Yeah.
it's hard to. I can't really base it off the beta because that's all. It's all set up just to be like, hey, here's the game, here's everything you need, and so you just go do. We want you to experience all this as much as possible, and just give us as much feedback as possible. That's what it's made for. So it's not going to
Right.
be like it's not going to be 1-to-1 to how the game will actually be on release.
Pretty much.
But yeah, no, I wouldn't mind a little more restriction in access to resources when out on hunts. I mean, not like outright taking away the storage chests and whatnot, but like, I mean, if you can pull back a little bit. I mean, having the pop 10 speed destructible is a nice start, but I think we could probably pull back even more.
Mm.
But
Yeah.
that's just me.
Right.
That's the Souls born player in me.
Yeah.
That weird thing you got to balance the new players versus the old players, though.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yep. 100%. It's like difficulty setting. We don't need those.
Right.
Why have those? Why bother? I forgot that was there. Oops.
It's like, oh yeah. By the way, MZ's playing Power Wash Simulator for us right now.
Yeah, I'm the chill and chat stream. Everybody else had to play intense games, and I'm just like da 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 in my own little world.
Yep.
That's okay. I like doing this. This is very calming.
Yeah.
It's like I don't actually remember them physically going to Hansel and Gretel's. Was that during their honeymoon when he went to Hansel and Gretel's house in the Shrek movie?
Yeah, it was like during
Yeah.
the honeymoon.
Okay,
They
okay,
went to the,
yeah.
their little resort thing. Hansel and
That's
Gretel's
right.
Resort. Yeah.
That's right. Okay.
Yeah, where he crashed through the door with her.
Yeah.
Carved out that gingerbread house.
Oh man. I think oh that's right. Where should we we're getting the next Shrek movie next summer, right? Is that right? Was it
I'm
the
pretty sure
2025?
I think so.
2025 or 2020. I think it was next summer though. Let's see. Shrek 6. That will be come on. Where is it? 2026. Okay.
2026. Okay.
Okay. Cool.
Close,
Or,
but not
sorry, Shrek
that
5.
close.
Yeah.
July
Oh,
1st.
wait, no.
or
Whoops,
sure.
sorry, hold on. Let me double check.
Or
5.
wait a minute.
Whoops,
Hold
I
on.
totally forgot that it's 5, not 6.
Yeah.
2026, July 1st. Okay, so it is still 2026.
Okay. Gotcha.
Yeah. All right.
This is so funny. I love the DLCs that this game has. I've done the SpongeBob one. I've done
Yeah, the Tomb Raider one.
the Tomb Raider one. I did the Warhammer one.
There was a
The Final-
Warhammer one?
Yes, there was a Warhammer one. They also had Final Fantasy.
What the fuck?
You are behind, sir.
I know.
I will help you finish if you want to finish.
Like, not engaging enough.
Not
It's one of
enough
those things-
monsters.
This is one of those games that you slap on while you want to listen to something, or when you just want to talk to somebody.
Right.
And that's me. This is what I do normally when you all sit and chat about shit that I don't know anything about.
No, I need the dirt and grime to come alive on whatever structure I'm cleaning and attack me.
Yeah, right.
So what I'm hearing is you want more Slime Rancher-esque.
Yeah, right.
You know what? I did play the first Slime Rancher years ago for a
Yeah.
little bit. It was okay.
Yeah, it was a fun little.
Okay.
It was a fun little silly game, but
Right.
Go under here. Dun, 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 dun. But yes, I play the cozy games. I play the more chill games. I'm not very good at the super reactive games, though I have been playing Dragon Age Veilguard more.
Yeah, about that.
There's been a lot of
All the drama around that.
some of it
even more.
deserved. I will say that some of it is deserved.
Yeah. So you've been playing it for a good few weeks now. What
Oh, boy.
would you say your overall verdict is?
I The story is not as strong as I would like it to be.
Okay, yeah, that's why I've been saying, yep.
Yeah.
Pango and I were actually talking about it this morning. The story is definitely not as strong as I would like it to be.
Mhm.
Inquisition was such a strong story to
Mhm.
follow behind with this lackluster kind of
Yep.
Right.
The stakes aren't nearly as high as they think they are, and some of the choices don't make sense.
Yep.
So, like, for instance, one of the first major choices you make is to save a city that has a bunch of mages and thieves running around that can defend themselves versus a city that literally has just one set of assassins
Yep.
to save it.
Mm.
Alright? And you're like, of course I'm gonna go save the city that has less defenses. That makes more logical sense. Why would I go try to defend a city that has all the help that it needs? Like, it just doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
But then your consequence for that is this other character is like pissed off at you for doing something that's rationally makes sense. And I'm like, all right. And then you have to like fight to make her like you again. And I'm like, okay. I mean, I get it. You're pissed off because I didn't go to your city, but you have more defenses. It makes sense. Some
Okay,
of-
so what is so? I've also been hearing a lot of some woke themes in this game.
Yeah.
Have you been seeing a lot of that or at all? Or like what's been your
There
experience
is.
with that?
there
there is.
is.
Yeah.
So my
I
big
wouldn't
question is
say-
it forced in your face or is it just it's there and that's cool kind of moment though?
Yes.
All right.
Yes to both. Yes to both.
Both. Yes to both.
Oh, well.
Yeah, because from the I think the one clip I've seen, it was like that's kind of forced. That's good.
So there's a character that is very much in your face, forced
Oh boy.
to be woke, and you're kind of like, oh, okay, I don't.
Jeez.
This wasn't really necessary.
Yeah.
I don't really care. It's whatever.
Mm.
But like, this wasn't necessary for anything other than for you to be like, ha, these people exist in this world, I promise.
Yeah.
Which you could have done. Like, there's an NPC that sold that whole line already for you. You didn't need to make it a main romanceable character. Like,
Yeah.
Mhm.
but it's unnecessary. And they also made it this like huge drama filled. I haven't finished that quest. I mean, excuse me, quest line yet
Yep.
because the character themselves kind of annoys me. They're just not. They talk like a teenager. I don't want to deal with teenagers in the game. It's just very.
Yeah.
I'm an adult playing an adult game. I don't want to deal with the teenagers grappling. Okay, thanks.
Yeah.
But then you also have like random. Apparently, one of the characters is Ace, and it's not really clear.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't read Ace to me.
Ah.
It's not anywhere in there, but it was confirmed by an AMA apparently, and I'm like, oh, okay. So when was that going to be brought up?
Yeah.
Especially since that's not really indicated in any of the dialogue you have with him. It's not really indicated anywhere in the game.
Yeah.
Anywhere.
Mm.
I don't understand. It kind of makes me not want to interact because
Yeah.
I live vicariously through my character, and this is not how I want to live vicariously through my character. Having something not acknowledged, like anywhere.
Yeah.
They also just like changed one of the characters from a previous game. Like her personality
Oh.
is just changed, and I'm kind of like, I don't need this. Why did you make my badass scout this whiny bitch in this game? Like, hello?
Oh boy.
She was not like this in the previous game. She was not like this and didn't need to be like this. You could have kept her as this badass and
Mm-hmm.
I would have been fine. Everything would have been fine. But for other like quote woke things. I don't really notice them off the top of my head. Maybe if I get like examples of what exactly they are talking about, I could expound. But
Yep.
those are the only ones that I can think of, like the non-binary being thrust into your face,
Yeah.
Right.
and the ace being like a thing that's never talked about but somehow is a thing. Like, okay, good to know, I guess. I wish you would have like actually talked about it instead of just confirming it in an AMA somewhere. But okay, all right. Sounds
Yeah.
like just a cop out to not give me my spicy scene with this character. But okay.
Yeah, because like from the bits I've heard, I think from from all the bits and pieces I've heard about all this shenanigan going on with the game, it's like, okay, I mean, if you want to have these characters with these different sexualities and no preferences and things like that, identities and things, you could absolutely do that fine, but it's fucking Dragon Age, which is known for being able to tell like very like
Right.
having well thought out, engaging stories, and
Right.
this
and
is just you shit yourself here. You
Yeah.
literally just shit
like
yourself.
the way that the non-binary character, for instance, is kind of like introduced as the non-binary, it's not really showing her actual struggle. It's kind of just like, well, these are my two cultures, and then also I have this issue of I don't identify as this or this, and it's kind of like you can't conflate those. Those are two separate issues.
Mhm.
Like, yes, there are people that have two different cultures that they are raised in and that they struggle with,
Yeah.
but that doesn't conflate with their gender identity being conflated as well. Like,
Yep.
that's not. Sometimes they do, but most of the time that's not how that interacts, and that's not how that should be that's not how that should be given as an example,
Yeah.
Mhm.
because
Yeah.
it's not the common experience.
Mhm.
And it's just not written in a way that's very smooth. It's very just
Yeah, that's the overwhelming
clunky.
word I've been hearing is like, yeah, it's just written very badly.
It's
Yeah.
very clunky. Like, it's Dragon Age is one of those things that they are supposed to pull at your heartstrings. You are supposed to get so emotionally attached to these characters that you are upset by every decision that you make.
Yeah.
Okay? I do not feel upset by decisions that I make because most of the time there's a logical reason for making the decision that I make.
Mhm.
You know what was the most heartbreaking decision that I've had to make so far? It was about griffins.
Okay.
Not people,
Yeah.
animals. Like, that was the one that I struggled with. And I had to think about it for like a good 3 minutes. Like, well, this is how they were, but this is how they want them to be. But do I really want them to be that way? Like, do I see a different future for like literally? I literally sat there for 3 minutes doing a pros and cons list in my head.
Yeah.
But the people I don't really care. Like,
Mm.
I like the character. I like a couple characters,
Mhm.
but I don't like the overall story.
Ah.
The overall story is very weak. It's
Yeah.
not as engaging as I would like it to be.
Hmm.
It's not as smooth as I would like it to be.
Yeah.
I wish they would have. And it's hard because I understand that they want new players to come in and be able to engage.
Mhm.
But they made it so that the people that have been playing since Origins are not going to like it. They're not going to be able to sit there and engage and like this game for it as itself.
Mhm.
They're going to sit there and be like, nope, quality went down. Nope, the characters are not great. Nope, the gameplay is not great. Like,
Yeah.
just no. It's not my favorite. I would rather go and play Inquisition 5 more times.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. And that's the problem is like, like when places like insert these kind of things, and do it in a way that's like just not really that fun, or not, I don't know, just feels unnatural.
It's like just there for the sake of being there.
Yeah, like for example, Dragon Prince did an exceptional job about adding in various forms of representation in a very natural and like valid way, where it's like it was just part of their universe, and they made it clear that it is, because they didn't make a big deal out of it. They're just like, oh yeah, this is a thing.
Yeah, this is just normal. Yeah.
Yeah, and they even
Like
give you
his
like very obvious implications as well. For example, like one of the characters in Dragon Prince is trans, and they made it very clear. They made it very clear that through the implications that they are trans, without
But
just
they didn't
saying, "Oh
outright
yeah, this
state
character
it.
trans, and now you gotta fucking live with it forever." It's like no, there's like they just basically made it where the character said they were born as one thing and then felt like another. So. And it just
Yeah,
that was
like-
the easiest way to do it. And, it's like it's
Well,
not in
like-
your face, it's not forced upon you. It's just
Yep.
there. It's
Yep, yep,
Or like
by
their
the-
aunt.
By the way, how's that done? How is that done in that world? Like they just use magic to know transition themselves, or they just know I just. I don't know. I just.
I think it was more like I think it was more like they changed how they presented themselves.
Oh, okay. So
Just-
just like
Yeah.
the
Full stop.
style, know
Yeah.
how they know the
Yeah.
pronouns, things
Yeah.
like that, not actual no cosmetic magical surgery.
No, I mean they do end up getting like a wooden limb or something, but like it wasn't. That wasn't pre or
Yeah.
post. That was post transition, not pre transition.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But like it. I wish writers would take their time, because I feel like half of it is they're rushed to get this story out.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, you see
And
that
so-
everywhere. The grind.
And so they're like, "Hey, get this story, and it needs to include this, 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 this." And I'm like, "Yes, you can include those things, but give them time to make it authentic and make it like smooth and
Yeah, like-
able
like
to be
yeah, good, well put together, and no, right?
able to be ingested in a
Cohesive.
way."
Yeah.
Because it's not like they haven't had characters that didn't represent like a quote unquote normal
Yep.
in the game before. They just did it in a different way. Like, I don't fucking. It's just annoying.
Mm.
The way they did this game dirty annoys the shit out of me.
Mhm.
Because two things. Solus is my guy. I loved that character.
Mm.
And the way they did him dirty, I am upset about it.
Mm.
He is my livable villain, alright? And I'm upset that they fucked over his game so badly.
Mhm.
And yes, he's an egghead. I don't really care.
Mm.
But also, when you give me other characters to look at and fall in love with, I want you to give me characters that actually read logical, like
Yeah.
normal. Yes, they can have emotions, and yes, they can react emotionally, but the character that gets upset for you going to the other city that didn't have enough, she is a detective. She thinks emotionally sometimes, but she has logic. So she would get over it and understand your fucking choice immediately.
Yeah.
Immediately. Like, girl, I know you would not be pissed off at me for months, weeks, days. You would understand my decision, like, post haste.
Yep.
It's like and like to that point, no, just to be fair to both sides here. Like, I mean, when it comes to game development, especially games of this fucking scale, it's a lot of fucking work, and so
Yeah.
being able to
Oh,
know,
yes.
like factor in how a character reacted to this and what scenario and whatnot, and being able to know what's the word I'm looking for? Think of all these possible factors and whatnot is a huge task. So if it's inevitable that some stuff is going to slip through the cracks, but
Yeah.
Oh,
when you have something like
A
this,
main
like-
decision.
yeah, right, something like this, like it's just so
Mhm.
apparent. Like, come on now,
Yeah.
it's like input from the potato.
Right.
Yay! I actually get to talk!
All right. Well, anyway, that was another episode of Now With That Attitude podcast, everybody. I have
Yep.
been your resident Dr. Calipigeon, not actually a doctor. Do not call for me for help. You will die.
Yeah.
Yeah,
As
no,
usual.
I don't want help from you. Not in that capacity.
Yep.
And of course with my my fantastic, insane, goofy friends, Ticket MZ.
Hello.
Thank you, MZ, for for
Streaming.
yes, for streaming Power Wash Simulator. All right.
Yes, yes.
Yep.
And I think I'll go ahead and grab God damn it, Class of 09 sometime
Yeah.
this week. We can
Alright,
we can do
Yeah,
that
Do
next
it.
time.
Yeah, we'll have you do that the next round.
Please. I need it.
Yeah, so look forward to it, you fucking plebeians.
Yep.
We're gonna die of
Uh,
laughter.
all
It's
right,
gonna
well,
be great.
right. This has been a culture degenerate production. We hope you enjoyed, and we'll see you next time.
Yeah.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Farewell, everybody.